Have you ever felt singled out by life, as if you're facing trials far beyond the norm? Does it seem like just when you're on the verge of a breakthrough, another obstacle appears? If so, you might be undergoing what some call the spiritual tests of a chosen one. This isn't about divine favor, but rather a journey of profound transformation, where the universe pushes you to realize your fullest potential. In this video, we'll explore 7 of these challenging tests, understand their purpose, and equip you with the tools to not only survive but thrive. To understand these trials, we first need to lay a foundation in the concept of spiritual awakening and the hero's journey. Throughout history, across diverse cultures, we find recurring narratives of individuals called to adventure, facing trials, and ultimately returning transformed. Think of myths like the story of Siddhartha Gautama, who renounced his privileged life to confront suffering and become the Buddha, or the trials Hercules faced in Greek mythology. These stories aren't just entertainment. They represent the universal process of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Carl Jung, a prominent figure in psychology, contributed significantly to our understanding of this process through his concept of individuation. Jung believed that each of us has a unique potential, a self, that we are meant to realize. This journey of individuation often involves confronting our shadow self, the parts of ourselves we repress or deny. These repressed aspects manifest as external challenges and difficult relationships, forcing us to integrate them and become more whole. Ancient spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to shamanism, also speak of trials and initiations as integral to spiritual development. In Hinduism, the concept of dharma, or righteous living, often involves navigating difficult choices and facing karmic consequences. Shamanic traditions around the world often involve intense initiations, where the initiate confronts their fears and limitations in order to gain wisdom and healing powers. These traditions emphasize that true growth comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them with courage and integrity. Now, let's delve into the 7 spiritual tests that are often said to break chosen ones, but that you can overcome with awareness and resilience. The first test is the dark night of the soul. This is a period of intense spiritual crisis, where you may feel lost, disillusioned, and disconnected from your sense of purpose. It's a time when old beliefs and structures crumble, leaving you feeling adrift in a sea of uncertainty. This stage is often triggered by significant life events, such as the loss of a loved one, a career setback, or a health crisis. It's a process of deconstruction, where everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world is called into question. The key to navigating the dark night of the soul is to resist the urge to cling to old ways of being. Instead, embrace the uncertainty and allow yourself to grieve the loss of your former self. This is a time for deep introspection, for questioning your values and beliefs, and for ultimately rebuilding your life on a more solid foundation of truth. The second test is the ego death. This isn't a literal death, but rather a dissolution of the egoic structure, the sense of self that is based on identification with thoughts, feelings, and external achievements. The ego is a necessary part of our psychological makeup, but it can also become a source of suffering when it becomes overly attached to its own survival and validation. Ego death can be triggered by various experiences, such as meditation, psychedelic experiences, or intense emotional trauma. It can be a terrifying experience, as it involves letting go of everything you thought you were. However, it can also be incredibly liberating, as it allows you to experience a deeper sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. The key to navigating ego death is to surrender to the process and to trust that you are not your thoughts or your feelings. You are the awareness that is witnessing them. The third test is the test of faith. This involves facing situations that challenge your deepest beliefs and values. You may be confronted with evidence that seems to contradict your worldview, or you may be forced to make difficult choices that go against your moral compass. This test is designed to strengthen your faith and to help you discern between true faith and blind faith. True faith is not about believing in something without evidence, but rather about trusting in the inherent goodness of the universe and your own ability to navigate challenges. The key to passing the test of faith is to remain open-minded and to be willing to question your beliefs. Don't be afraid to explore different perspectives and to consider the possibility that you may be wrong. Ultimately, true faith is about trusting your own inner wisdom and intuition. The fourth test is the test of forgiveness. This involves confronting past traumas and learning to forgive yourself and others for the harm that has been done. Holding on to resentment and anger only perpetuates the cycle of suffering. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, but rather about releasing the emotional charge that is associated with it. It's about freeing yourself from the prison of the past and moving forward with a lighter heart. The key to passing the test of forgiveness is to cultivate compassion for yourself and others. Understand that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources they have available. Forgive yourself for your mistakes and forgive others for theirs. The fifth test is the test of service. This involves dedicating your life to serving others and making a positive impact on the world. This is not about self-sacrifice or martyrdom, but rather about recognizing that we are all interconnected and that our well-being is dependent on the well-being of others. The test of service challenges you to move beyond your own egoic needs and to consider the needs of the larger community. It's about finding your unique gifts and talents and using them to make a difference in the world. The key to passing the test of service is to act from a place of genuine compassion and empathy. Don't do it for recognition or reward, but rather because you genuinely care about the well-being of others. The sixth test is the test of discernment. This involves learning to distinguish between truth and illusion, between what is real and what is not. In a world filled with misinformation and propaganda, it's essential to develop your ability to think critically and to discern the truth for yourself. This test challenges you to question everything and to not blindly accept what you are told. It's about developing your own inner compass and learning to trust your intuition. The key to passing the test of discernment is to cultivate self-awareness and to be honest with yourself about your own biases and limitations. Don't be afraid to challenge your own beliefs and to consider alternative perspectives. The seventh and final test is the test of perseverance. This involves staying committed to your spiritual path even when faced with setbacks and challenges. The path of spiritual growth is not always easy. There will be times when you feel discouraged, frustrated, and tempted to give up. The test of perseverance challenges you to stay the course and to continue moving forward, even when the going gets tough. It's about developing resilience and an unwavering commitment to your own growth and evolution. The key to passing the test of perseverance is to cultivate self-compassion and to remember why you started on this path in the first place. Connect with your inner source of strength and remember that you are not alone. Now, let's delve into the science behind these spiritual experiences. While spirituality and science may seem like opposing forces, there is a growing body of research that suggests that they may be more interconnected than we realize. Quantum physics, in particular, has opened up new possibilities for understanding the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the universe. One of the key concepts in quantum physics is the idea of non-locality, which suggests that particles can be connected in such a way that they instantaneously influence each other, regardless of the distance between them. This phenomenon has been demonstrated in numerous experiments and has profound implications for our understanding of reality. Some scientists believe that non-locality may be the key to understanding phenomena such as telepathy, intuition, and the interconnectedness of all things. Another important concept in quantum physics is the observer effect, which suggests that the act of observation can influence the behavior of quantum particles. This raises the question of whether consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. Some physicists, such as John Archibald Wheeler, have proposed that the universe is participatory, meaning that our consciousness is actively involved in creating the reality we experience. While these ideas are still highly speculative, they offer a tantalizing glimpse into the potential connections between quantum physics and consciousness. It's important to note that there is no scientific consensus on these issues and that further research is needed. However, the growing interest in these topics suggests that we are on the verge of a new understanding of the nature of reality. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the connection between consciousness and reality comes from studies of near-death experiences, NDEs. NDEs are experiences that occur when a person is close to death, such as during cardiac arrest. These experiences often involve feelings of peace, out-of-body sensations, and encounters with deceased loved ones. While some scientists dismiss NDEs as hallucinations or brain malfunctions, others believe that they may provide evidence for the existence of consciousness beyond the physical body. Studies have shown that some NDErs are able to accurately describe events that occurred while they were clinically dead, even though their brains were not functioning. This suggests that consciousness may be able to exist independently of the brain. Another area of research that is relevant to the study of consciousness is the field of meditation. Studies have shown that regular meditation practice can have a profound impact on the brain, leading to increased gray matter density in areas associated with attention, self-awareness, and compassion. Meditation has also been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. These findings suggest that meditation can be a powerful tool for cultivating self-awareness and for transforming our relationship to our thoughts and emotions. By training our minds to be more present and aware, we can gain a deeper understanding of the nature of consciousness and our place in the universe. However, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current knowledge. While science has made great strides in understanding the physical world, the nature of consciousness remains a mystery. We still don't know how consciousness arises from the brain, or whether it can exist independently of the brain. It's also important to be cautious about drawing definitive conclusions from limited data. While the evidence for the connection between consciousness and reality is intriguing, it is still far from conclusive. More research is needed to fully understand these complex phenomena. Despite these limitations, the exploration of the relationship between spirituality and quantum consciousness is a worthwhile endeavor. By combining the insights of science and spirituality, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our universe, and our place within it. The contemporary impact of these ideas is far-reaching. The integration of spirituality and science is influencing fields ranging from healthcare to technology. In healthcare, mindfulness-based therapies are becoming increasingly popular for treating stress, anxiety, and depression. These therapies draw on ancient spiritual practices such as meditation and yoga to promote mental and emotional well-being. In technology, researchers are exploring the possibility of creating artificial intelligence that is not only intelligent but also conscious. This field, known as artificial consciousness, is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Imagine a world where computers are not just tools but also companions, capable of understanding and responding to our emotions. The cultural significance of this integration is also profound. As more people become aware of the interconnectedness of all things, there is a growing sense of global citizenship and a desire to create a more just and sustainable world. People are realizing that our individual actions have a ripple effect on the entire planet and that we all have a responsibility to contribute to the well-being of future generations. Emerging trends in this field include the use of psychedelic medicines for spiritual growth and healing. While these substances are still illegal in many countries, research is showing that they can be effective in treating conditions such as depression, anxiety, and addiction. They can also provide profound insights into the nature of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all things. In conclusion, the spiritual tests we've discussed are not punishments, but opportunities for profound growth. They challenge us to confront our deepest fears, to question our beliefs, and to ultimately realize our fullest potential. By understanding these tests and equipping ourselves with the tools to navigate them, we can transform our lives and make a positive impact on the world. The journey of spiritual awakening is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It's a journey of self-discovery, of uncovering your true nature and your purpose in life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these spiritual tests resonates most with you right now? And what steps are you taking to overcome it? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help others on their own journeys. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos about spirituality, consciousness, and personal growth. We have so much more to explore together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.